Trump had a rally at the Garden yesterday, Madison Square Garden, famed historic site. MSNBC calling it a Nazi rally. My favorite thing is MSNBC puts out an article saying some people are comparing Trump's rally to the 1939 Nazi rally. I'm like, yeah, you guys are doing that. You're the ones doing that. The Democrats' game plan at the moment is Trump is Hitler. That's where we're at right now. We're 8 days out from the election. We're not 8 days out from the election results. That's for fucking sure. We are not 8 days out from the election results. We're 8 days out. We might be, how many days are we until January 6th? Fucking 4 months or something? 3 months? Yeah, we're 3 months out from January 6th. We might be 3 months out from the election results. God knows what is going to happen with this, right? But so they had their little rally. It was packed. But so Tony Hinchcliffe went up, which in my opinion, this was a mistake. This was a mistake. I understand what they were trying to do. They're like, we're cool. Here's Tony Hinchcliffe from the Tom Brady roast. But a political rally is not a roast, okay? It's not a roast. Most people there don't know who he is. He's not fucking Will Smith, okay? He's not Joe Rogan. Like, most people in attendance there are just like, who's this guy? And they're like, he's a comedian. They go, okay, cool. I thought he did pretty well. People are like, this is the unfunniest thing in the world. But he made this shot at Puerto Rico. I didn't know that they were a protected class, Puerto Rico. Can't take shots at Puerto Rico. But he basically went on and he said that there's a floating pile of trash in the ocean. It's called Puerto Rico. And everybody's clutching their pearls over Puerto Rico. There's a lot of Puerto Ricans in New York City. I think New York City and Florida have the largest Puerto Rican population outside of actual Puerto Rico. And Puerto Ricans can't vote. And it's bizarre for them to even get offended. Because again, I know Puerto Ricans. They seem like some of the least, offended people around. Like they're the ones I made a joke about this. But Puerto Ricans are obviously Hispanic. I know some of them are mixed race, but most of the ones I know are Hispanic. And the amount that they throw around the N-word, I don't know if it's like this outside of New York, but in New York, Puerto Ricans use the N-word an absolute gratuitous amount, okay? It is insane how much they choose to use the N-word. Like, it's not a casual thing. It's a lot. Like, you ever see, Tekashi 6ix9ine? All the time, okay? Nonstop with the N-word. So for them to be like, oh, we're clutching our pearls. But if you go look at Tony Hinchcliffe, go look at one of his most recent Instagram posts, there are a lot of people who are like, fuck you, Tony, you disrespected Puerto Rico. I could see them being high on the honor culture thing. I could see them being very high in the honor culture where you don't disrespect us. You scuffed my shoe on the subway. So now you got to throw down, right? But they're mad. I don't know how, it seems hard to believe that they're this mad. Because again, if someone said to me, hey, Canada, where I'm from, famously, is a floating pile of trash or is a icy pile of trash, if Kamala Harris said that, for example, I'd be like, well, it's not. So, okay. So either you believe it is a pile of trash and that's why you're mad. But if you don't believe it's a pile of trash, which is what I think most people who are from Puerto Rico think, even though most of them leave, there's, I believe, 5-something million Puerto Ricans in the United States. And there's 3-something that are actually on the island of Puerto Rico. So most of them do leave. Why? I don't know. I'm not going to say it's because it's a floating pile of trash. I would never make a joke like that. I wouldn't do that, right? But they're mad. I don't know if it's going to sway anything, but definitely the media goes, oh my God, how dare you insult Puerto Rico, this tasteless comedian. So it was a mistake to have a comedian at a political rally, especially this close to the election. Because for what? He could have destroyed, as hard as he did at the Tom Brady roast, They would have got nothing for it. They would have still picked it apart. The carving watermelon joke, pretty funny. I said, as my black friend, we were carving watermelons yesterday. And the people are like, oh my God, carving watermelons? How dare you?